Hello everybody, welcome back to Rune Dice. It was like 5 days after I put the game down that they introduced classic mode into the game, and I completely missed it, and I'm only just discovering that it's here already now. So we're going to take our Nicola Thunderheart here, my very high level mage. Go to classic mode. 3 acts of growing challenge await. Hand limit sets how many dice from your inventory the hero randomly throws onto the field. So we're gonna run with hand limit 10 to get hand limit 9. This is pure dice madness, big combos, balanced chaos, tactical thinking. I mean, this seems like it's gonna be like just so easy, right? Shall we start with 14? We'll start with 14 and we'll see how we go from there. What's hardcore as opposed to hard? Because on these it's just hard mode. This is hardcore mode, but I don't know if it's just hard throughout. Oh, so many decisions. We'll do a 14 non-hardcore with Nicola Thunderheart. And so we come through here to the boss. And then onwards, we don't choose the boss. Or at least I didn't look to see if I was choosing the boss on the main menu. So, let's start. Yeah. You have to presume that the early game is probably going to feel relatively similar. But the mid and late game is where it's going to get really wild, I assume. But for now, we're just throwing dice. It's nice to be back. I'm going to try and get that coin over there. Good. Going to need some cash where we're going, I expect. I will take a bomb die. And I was going to go to this chest. Not bad. Alright, we get through that one very swiftly. Give me a fire die. Now, there are some characters, like I think the druid and such, where you can get higher HP from doing combos and such. So in a run that is going to last all the way to 3 full acts, I wonder how the balancing and pacing of that will change as time goes on. Things to think about for sure. This doesn't go any faster than 2 still. That's fine. Nice. Just a healing die, I suppose. And which way to go? Go to the right, up to another chest. Upgrade hammer. I would like it. We whiff that opportunity and that one. God. Alright, we got the upgrade hammer and just about everything else. Give me bigger lightning, obviously. More healing. It's fine. Probably could have done the max HP perhaps as well. I'm not going to do the shop as 8 gold is not very much gold. Another upgrade hammer. Very nice. I'll take a bigger bomb. Gosh, being over here in the forest feels so easy compared to the last time we were playing. We were trying to do that last boss in the final biome, and it was just so much more difficult. But right here, we are cruising. All right, that'll do it. I will take another fire die. And so it's 14 dice that we can take through with us. And that seems important because obviously if we get to more than 14 dice in our box, we can sell the ones that we no longer wish to be holding on to, which will be handy, I'm sure. Obviously, some good relics would be very welcome. But we should have plenty of time to get at least a couple of good ones. And that will see the end of that goblin. I'll take a decent heal. And then we'll do the mini-boss after the chest. That just seems to make sense. Ah, no relics then. Still no relics. Maybe relics are just harder to come by in the longer version of the game. Maybe it's like shops and the very late stuff for relic gains. I definitely want that chest, for sure. Thank you. What's this guy doing? Summons a new enemy to join the battle. I don't love that. That's why we've got so many guys here behind us now. I would love to get that bomb, but it's a very awkward shot to make. Crack that. Right, the elemental dice doing a lot for us. I think we're going to get there. It's just going to be a case of how much health are we going to get out of here with when we do leave. The 6 nuke doing huge work. Alright, that wasn't so bad. All your attacks deal double damage to enemies with full HP. If you miss, gain 1 back. I'm going to refresh these. I do like a spring coil. Spring coil, excuse me. Getting a 6 over that far left side could be troublesome. Still a good chain. And hopefully this lightning does decent work. Any goodies? No, that's fine. That's the most overkill for 8 HP of damage I've ever seen. I'll take some max HP. very forced path right now, and that's fine. Big sky-high melding there. These guys on the little tiny dinosaurs are very cute. I cannot deny it. I'm hoping this 3 blows up a lot of that stuff to the left. Yep, I'll take it. It's a practically empty board. And I'll take a major life rune. And chance to clone a die. Let's try and clone this bomb. 70%. You can have a health donation. Nice. The more explosives, the merrier. Another chest. Me, another fire die. And then off to Big Piggy. Summons a new enemy to join the battle. Moves forward. Okay. Heal me up. And then I want that bomb to explode over there for sure. Can't get that 3 to meld for the life of me. There it is. I don't think we're going to get this 6 to go as much as I would like it to. Oh god, they all got stronger off that die. Gross. We're going to have some problems here if we don't get some health soon. Oh dear. Can we get through enough of these guys fast enough to not die? Oh boy. It's gonna be close. Let's do this. That will set us up reasonably nicely. 22 with some electric. I'm hopeful. Yes, just barely. Arcane die always deals bonus damage. No. Frozen enemies take more. No. Fire deals immediate damage equal to its stack. This is the best one, but I'd rather find the electric one. It's not here. When an enemy with fire dies, spread half their flames to enemies. Sure. And a big old fire die. Do we heal between floors? We don't. Oh god, okay. That's going to be a hindrance. Get me to that chest. 3 damage from the guy at the back every couple turns. Nice. Healing. Thanks so much. We needed it. Take me to the chest. How many dice do we have? Oh, is this 14? Yes, it is. Interesting. All right, give me a heal 3. And then if we get to a shop, we can think about what we might want to sell. I'm not taking an encounter more difficult than I necessarily need it to be right now. More fire. We are pivoting hard from thunder to fire, apparently. But if we can get out of any of these encounters with more health than we went in with, I'll be very happy. Alright, take the health. Gosh, those are expensive. Maybe shop prices are rebalanced for the long game. Maybe we just haven't been getting very much money this game. I have done a lot of re-rolling, I must say. Okay. 4. What do we want least out of all of this stuff? $15 dice. Alright, we're pivoting to fire, clearly. And give me one of those. Another chest, or maybe a jester. We'll see what we come out of here with. Very nice. Minimal complaints about that at all. More fire? No, we'll take the healing. And then next time, you know we're going to do a comedy populate the field with 20 dice game. Yeah, the chests along the way do not seem to have relics this time. That's so much fire. What is it exactly this one was doing? When an enemy with fire dies, spread half their fire to all the other enemies. Yeah. So we just want the absolute biggest fires we can build. This 5, that 4. Maybe if we slice that really thin. Yes. God, if we've got 20 dice that we can populate onto the table in the other version of this, I wonder what the highest dice we'll be able to populate will be. 6 whole gold. Wow. Exit. Terrible. Scandalously bad. Oh my god. Can we please have the big explosion my brain wants? Please? Right. Use that. I'm gonna check the map. Oh, there is a jester, like, exactly next, which makes all this stuff worth saving. Wow, even when we get the explosion, it's really mid. Right, somebody start dying of some fire, please. Can we get any health realistically? Yeah, smidge. Give me a fortune rune. Hop in to this guy. Right, I want as much stuff as I can get out of all this. Shockwave here puts the 5s together and the 3s together and maybe the 1s together as well. Not quite, but still a pretty good result. Do you reckon we can get all 3 of those? Yes. And then what? I'm not going to get that 3 to that 3 and to make a 4. Hey. Very happy with all of that. Big fire die. Skip for cash at this point because we have enough dice to populate the board, I would say. Even bigger fire. Let's go with a bigger bomb. And a little bigger fire. And a mini boss right next to the boss is pretty intense. Oh, you had to put that right there, didn't you? I wanted to put things right there. Alright, that was quite a lot of stuff going on. Okay. How dare you not touch the 5s together? It's very inconsiderate. Right, guy at the back's gonna die imminently. How do you not hit that? Honestly, healing now is my priority. Healing die also removes 1 negative effect from the hero. When the table resets, enemies are placed in a random order. All dice merges result a die that's 1 higher than usual. Gain 10 shield when entering combat. Dice discarded at the end heal hero for 1. Am I going to have 10 more? Or am I just going to take 10 HP? I think I'm just going to take 10 HP. Odds are we're not going to have 10 spare dice at the end of any given encounter, I would say. Okay, where to start? Bomb for 4. I guess we got too many dice, so we didn't populate our bomb for 3. God, this is going tragically. Much better. Considering we are on 6 HP, let's hope we get through this quick. Okay. Well, looks like most of them are going to die to their fire. Oh my god, you guys don't touch. We're fine. I'd love this 3 heal. I don't think we're going to get it though, which is a bummer. The 1 heal at the back. Heal for 16, thanks. And then I think this is the boss that can remove all of your die from the queue if you do a bad merge. Clears the entire dice queue when activated. Yeah, I hate that. Hate that a lot. It's hard to try and do giant combos when you're trying to be precious about it, you know? For example, everything past this point, all that bottom stuff is just going to get wiped. That is rough, that is. I don't want to touch those two together. I don't want to claim that 2 there. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Oh dear. I think we are boned. We've got a new level in our mage class, which is kind of to be expected considering the amount of time you spend going through multiple runs. And it looks like level 7 is max. Lightning die applies 1 weakness to each enemy hit during its chain jumps. Oh my god, they get their elemental one. That's so good. Okay, we got a lot more to explore here for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.